eventually I actually check out things that I do. I'm still warming up. That's why the heater's on high. Yeah, what's gonna pass through today? Well, strange as it is, we'll start with that one. Whatever it is, one of Rob Miley's friends is working on transforming up there. Saw that one this morning. Everybody else this afternoon. For me at the moment, that was morning. Totally gonna lose some of those burdens. Then there's the work drama. I'm not going to get into that. Then I was thinking about the insight. There's a lot of things in between. This is just how it's flowing. I watched a video yesterday on paper mileaging a 2001 or 2002 Honda Insight. He managed to get over 100 miles to the gallon. The best I ever got out of this beast was 62 on the highway. A guy in England had one that registered 97 miles to the gallon. I don't know how they can do that. I'm sure that the Insight can do it because it does the line. This is what I did. And whenever I look at an Insight today, the first thing you're going to see is what I do. And it tells you straight up, in my life, this is what I have done. I'm going to say mine ain't going to have that high on the overall because I burned a third of the tank just being warm. So that drops the mileage. But at any given time, reset it and find out what it's doing at the moment. So if it can be done with no modifications, 97 miles to the gallon, I'm going to modify it. It'll always be a two-seater. It's basically a high mileage sports car once it's built to be one. It doesn't take that many modifications. Fatter tires, jacked up about 2 to 3 inches. Slant it forward a little bit. Electric supercharger. Give it a boost. Then it's just a high MPG sports car. And they don't build them no more. I'm sure they could if there was demand. That's going to be a pretty big demand. That was successful, actually. I got the original. It's not as hot as... It MPG-wise, it's not as hot as this next to mine. The Insight and Prius were competitors in that thought process. It had nothing to do with money yet. It was, you know, mental competition. We believe that this is good and this will sell, and we can do it. The Insight beat the hell out of it with mileage. The Prius beat the hell out of the Insight with utility. And when Toyota saw that Honda could pull off averaging 50 miles per gallon, they said, yeah, we can do that. We didn't think it was necessary yet. Where we're getting to it. But yeah, if we need to, we can jump it up to where we know we can be. I'm pretty sure I can get a chip to make that car, Prius, 2003 Prius, do better too. It's all about programming as to what you want the system to do. What's its max, actually? Scotty, I need more juice. I can't do it, Cap. I can't do it, Captain. Yeah, you can. You know what it does. Typically, like Scotty, they like to have like several layers of potential that they're just slowly introducing. But in a panic, you know, we can go to 7. We know how. We just don't think you're ready. And this is a real prototype. This is what the Prius and the Toyota and the Insight were. Once I get it all modified, I'll make my own video. 2002 Honda Insight modified red. I might create some interest. I doubt it. I never get more than a few views. But if they search Honda Insight, even they only got a couple thousand. That's probably mostly friends of friends and friends of friends. That's the network that was built until it stopped. That's multi-level marketing. Gives you an idea what it does and how it does it. Oh, that feels good. The hand was hot. It's winter time. It's cold outside. Duh. Right. Check engine lights on again. That's been my nemesis in this car. I don't, you know, it doesn't have to be. Yeah, I never looked at it that way. Yeah, you actually, you know, now I have a companion and all that stuff, a little extra money here and there. I never did this, but I make an appointment with a dealership, just like you would for a doctor's visit. I'll drop her off at 1:30. I pick her up at 2:30. Could we arrange for that? Yeah, they can do that. Within reason. They might say 2-hour window instead of 1. It is such a unique vehicle that really only Honda knows how to fix it. And yeah, that engine light's on again. It went off a couple of times, so I'm sure it's not the one that caused so much problem before, but the check engine light comes on for a lot of different reasons, and only Honda knows how to read them. Plus, a lot of them are scared that, you know, if I touch something wrong, man, that thing's going to zap me bad. It is a hybrid. It's got a hell of a lot of power in voltage to a human. I just can't wait to see it. I mean, it's going to be cool. And it'll actually perform awesome and get incredible mileage. That's such a beautiful thing. Can't wait to see it. Can't use it in the snow, and you can't take more than one passenger. Like I said, it's a high mileage, high MPG sports car when I'm done with it. Nice toy. Well, I use it for work, except when I can't do it. It's smoky in here. This is probably a nightly thing. Just something I'm feeling. You know, you all got your own flow and your own place where you can talk to Daddy and be yourself. You're gonna be yourself anyhow, but just always remember, if you are listening to me, he's always with you, whether you know it or not. Whether or not you're talking to him or not, that's how vast and incredible Daddy is, actually. I know a lot about a lot. I couldn't know nothing if Daddy didn't trade it and didn't want me to be me. You know, same for you. Yeah, it's true. I look forward to doing this. It's like a daily staple. I suppose when I was, I don't know exactly when the hormones started, around 12. Didn't really, I ain't even gonna get into that, am I? Oh, now it's cold. Close the door. I could turn the heat up and appreciate it, but I'm not going to do it right now. But, y'all, y'all got your own flow, Yeah, I really appreciate most of it, at least that which I receive. I do remember saying in a comment, Dark Side doesn't come here. Don't think it wants. I certainly don't want it. And opposites, magnets, repel each other. Good and evil. They don't like the, It's part of what keeps everything together, but they don't like being. I don't hate them, they certainly hate me. I just can't be around them. 12:03 a.m. I used to do that on purpose. Not every week. Just kind of flow through it. Constantly shifting schedule. I was going to talk about work and not going to. Don't recommend. That's why cameras are in public, because what happens is public. But you really shouldn't be putting work. Anybody that might be viewing this, don't put work stuff on videos or anything on the web. Come back to you faster than damn, and it ain't fun. Don't do it. Sharon knows this stuff even before the internet happened. Yeah, it's supposed to be it. And that is going to be it. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and I like to get up at 12. And I like to have time to just wake up and know I'm dreaming and just enjoy it. Not a lot of people get to do that, but it's nice. A fair amount of you get to do it once in a while. It's good for the soul. Yeah, as I'm puffing on a fucking cancer stick. Judgment happens. Nature does what nature does. GMOs, genetically modified organisms. I don't feel personally at the moment if it's genetically modified that it's going to be poisonous. It just doesn't make sense to me. It could cause the critter a whole lot of problems. But I don't think it would cause transferable, intact stuff. There's no toxins in GMO. I just modified